Hi everyone, welcome to my Facebook Live today. My name's Mandy Witherby and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Sydney, Australia. I'm just going to adjust that camera a little bit. I feel like I'm chopping my head off just slightly. Okay, all right, now while everyone's jumping on, I will just call this up on my iPad so that I can see all of your comments for those of you that are joining me live on Facebook today. Okay, you might be watching this back on YouTube later on, and if you are, whether you're watching live now or watching the replay later, either on Facebook or watching on YouTube, I'd love it if you would give me a thumbs up, send me a comment, let me know that you've watched the replay. As you're jumping on live, say hi. And I'm just finding this on my page so that I can see all your comments. Oh, there we go. Great. Good. All right. So as you're jumping on, say hi. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. I've got lots of lovely new things to show you today. Hi, Tina Marie. Thank you for joining me. Great to see you today. Just get rid of those comments off my phone screen as I'm filming. Otherwise it's distracting, and then I can look at them down on my iPad. So how are you lovely ladies today? It's been a lovely morning actually. Well, it's been a lovely day up until now. It's starting to come over a bit cloudy now. So it looks like that rain is going to set in as they predicted. But it's very cold out there. I had to go out earlier and in the shade it's quite chilly. Lovely in the sun though. So yeah, so I've got some lovely new things to share with you today. And you're sitting at your card table playing, Tina Marie. Lovely. Great to hear that. Very exciting. And Amanda's all good. Awesome. That's great, Amanda. So if you are watching this back on YouTube later on, remember to click on the subscribe button, and then if you click on the little bell icon as well, then you'll get notified every time I post up a new video, so you'll never miss anything. Oh, you were absolutely freezing this morning, were you, Tina Marie? Yeah, it's so cold. And you're still working and multitasking, Amanda. Good on you. Well done. You've had a busy day today. Yeah, so be sure, and if you haven't already been over to my YouTube channel, if you're watching this on Facebook, please go over to my YouTube channel. It's just under my name, Mandy Witherby, and I'd love it if you would click on subscribe. That would really help me, and I'd really appreciate that. So that would be great. Thank you very much. Hi Sharon, how you going? Oh yes, I was just running a little bit late today. I had to go out this morning, but I've been home most of the day. But just before I went live, I realized I hadn't got all the products out of the box. I like to have them out of the box and laid out in their bundles and in their suites and things so that I can show everything together as a group. And I realized when I went to go live that I hadn't yet done that. So I'm quickly, madly having a look through the catalog to make sure I've got everything all set up ready in their respective bundles and suites. So that's all done. So I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. You're doing well, Sharon. Awesome. Very good. Are you working from home today? Or do you have some time off? So I have been enjoying my holidays, but it's going way too quick. I can't believe that a whole week has already gone and I'm into my second week of school holidays. And it'll be over before I know it, but it's been quite a busy time actually. You're working from home. Oh, good girl. Oh, thank you, Tina. You forgive me. You all forgive me. You're forgiving me on behalf of everybody. Thank you. Oh, you've got a few days off, Sharon. Wednesday till next Monday. Lovely. A nice extended long weekend for you. Very good. That's great. So I'm just chatting for a few moments until a few more jump on, and then I'll start showing you all the new goodies that I have here. So I shared some of the designer series paper with my team on the weekend, which I will share with you in a moment, but there's a particular DSP that is really, really special and a lot of fun. And so I can't wait to share that with you in a moment. Having a little retreat by yourself. Oh, that'll be lovely. Nice. It's good to have that little recharge sometimes, isn't it? We need that. Also too, if you, I can see that you're all commenting, so that is great. Thank you. I love it when you chat along with me. It makes it so much more fun. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, a like, a love, which is even better, the love heart, which is even better. And if you would like to share this with your friends, if you'd like to share this video with your friends, then that would be great, and I'd really appreciate that as well. Thank you so much. Okay, so on Saturday I held an online class with the In Good Taste Suite, which the ladies really enjoyed. So that was great. We had 3 beautiful projects that I had designed. I might show a sneak peek of those down the track, but not just yet. And hey Chrissy, great to see you. How are you going? How's the weather where you are today? We've had a lovely day, but it's been a bit cold, and now it's coming over cloudy. So yes, I think we're in for a bit of rain. Yes, so I had the In Good Taste class on Saturday, so that was really good. And I do still have that tutorial available. If anybody is interested, let me know and I can let you know the details about that. I don't have any more kits, but I do have the video tutorial that is available. That's okay. I saw your typo and I knew what you meant, Chrissy. All good. Don't you? You gotta love those typos, hey. I've also got my upcoming technique club. So every month on the 4th Saturday of each month, I hold my technique club, and each month I teach my participants a new technique. So this month we're going to be doing the reflection technique, which was a lot of fun designing those projects for that. And I usually do 2 full projects, so 2 full cards, and then we do a sample piece which goes into our technique notebook. So we keep all of those samples within the instructions that I type out and the supply list of products that you need for the technique, and then that way everybody has got a copy of that technique to go back to at a later date if they would like to you know, use that technique in other projects. But I'll show you just quickly the 2 main projects that we did last month. We did so we had our sample, which I don't have in front of me, I've just got the 2 cards, but we did the block smooshing technique. So I don't know if you know about smooshing. There's lots of different ways to do it. I use the block smooshing technique to teach my participants, and it was a lot of fun. So we just did 2 very simple designs last month. The ones we're doing this month are a little bit more technical, still not real fussy cards. I try to keep my technique club cards quite simple, and any of my additional classes I run throughout the month are more sort of the more layered and more sort of components, I guess you'd say, to each of those projects. But this is the first one that we did last month. So we used the Blushing Bride and Sahara Sand to create that one, and did that beautiful smooshing background, and then stamped those beautiful cherry blossoms on there. And we did the same with the tag as well, the label. And then we did, using the same stamp sets throughout all of the projects last month. Some months I do that. Some months I'll use the same stamp set for all of the technique projects, and sometimes I'll change it up and use different ones. This time, for this month, they're all very different. I've got 3 different stamp sets that we're using this month, and they're all very different. This is the other one that we did last month as well, using those gorgeous butterflies, and you can see the smooshing yeah, background, the block smooshing in the background there behind those butterflies. So they're just two very simple cards, but just really focusing on the techniques. Now, this month's technique club closes today actually, but if you would like to know about my technique club for the future, I run it every month on the 4th Saturday of each month. And as I said, it's always something different each month. But if you would like more information about my technique club, please get in contact with me. It's best to send me an email or a private message on Facebook. If you need my email address, it is Mandy's Papercraft Creations at gmail.com. So Mandy's Papercraft Creations at gmail.com. I always get that in my blogspot mixed up all the time. So yeah, so let me know if you'd like more information about my technique club. I always welcome new participants. I have demonstrators who participate as well as customers. I have my team members that participate as well, some of my team members that participate as well. So I'm happy for anyone to participate. And to participate in that, it's just a minimum $42 before shipping and tax order through my online store using a unique host code, which is different each month, which I give you in the event. And then you just pop that order through, and then if you're not local, you can pay an additional $5 for me to post the kits out to you that I make up. If you are local, then you're welcome to come and pick them up from me. And then I give you the PDF tutorials for all of the project, or for each of the projects, plus you get the sample and you get the supply list and the technique instruction card as well to go into your technique folder or your technique notebook. But if you don't want to keep a technique notebook, that extra little sample you can then turn into a card yourself if you'd like to. So let me know if you'd like more information about that. I always welcome new participants. Okay, so they were the cards that I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to remind you all as well about bonus days. So we've got our bonus days promotion running at the moment. So with bonus days, this is one that's usually runs annually. We've had it for the last couple of years. Not sure before I joined Stampin' Up if it was a thing, but it's a thing now. And so with the bonus days promotion, what happens is whenever you purchase $90, or for each purchase of $90 or multiples of $90, you'll receive a $9 coupon code. Now this promotion is running from the 1st of July through to the 3rd of August. So you've still got some time. So if you had anything on your wish list, it's a great time to shop, because you'll get those vouchers. Sorry, I went blank. Those coupon codes. You get those free coupons that you can then redeem next month from the 4th of August. Now, the exciting thing is that from next month, we have our new mini catalogue coming out, our August to December mini catalogue, formerly known as the holiday catalogue. So it's got a lot of the holiday and Christmas products in there, as well as autumn and Halloween. I'm stumbling over my words today. I think I am tired. Which I'm going to show you some of those products today. So yeah, so if you earn any of those bonus days coupons, you can actually use them next month to redeem for some of those new products, or if you want to redeem them for products from the annual catalogue or the beginner brochure, that's totally fine as well. So yeah, so if you purchased $90 worth of products, you'd get one $9 coupon. If you purchased $180, you'd get 2 coupons, etc., etc. And those coupons, the codes actually get emailed to you, and then to redeem them, you just put them in the online store when you're redeeming your voucher on your purchase after the 4th of August. So they're quite easy to do actually. All right, so speaking of the new mini catalogue, here it is here. It is so beautiful. I think I showed it last week as well. So this one is currently available now for demonstrators. We can purchase products from this catalog right now as a demonstrator. So that is another one of the perks of being a demonstrator, is being able to get our hands on brand new product early before it's released to our customers. Customers will have the opportunity of purchasing from this catalog from the 4th of August right up until the 4th of January. But of course, with all the Christmas products, you'll probably want them in advance so you can get all your Christmas cards made in time to send out for Christmas. There is so many beautiful products in here, some of which I'm going to show you shortly. I can't show you the inside of the catalogue yet until it goes live on the 4th of August, and then I'll be able to show you the inside, but I can show you the products. So that's exciting. I'm going to show you some of those today. And that's the other thing I was doing just before I went live, is I was tabbing the pages that I was going to need so that I made sure I didn't miss anything when I wanted to show you all the new goodies. So, hi Julie, how are you? Great to see you. Hi Chitska, great to see you ladies. It's a bit chilly today, isn't it? How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it when people join me. It makes it so much more fun, rather than me just sitting here feeling like I'm talking to myself. All right. Now, what I wanted to let you know, as I mentioned as well, about the catalogue being available now to demonstrators. If you would like information about joining Stampin' Up, please let me know. I'd love to have a chat with you about that. Basically, it is $169 to join. You get to choose up to $235 worth of product in your starter kit, and you only pay the $169. So you're getting $66 worth of product for free. Then on top of that, for your starter kit, you'll get free shipping. So you don't pay for that to be shipped out to you, which is awesome. Stampin' Up will also include in there some additional catalogs and things like that, for if you would like to show them to your friends. You don't have to. There is no pressure at all to do that, but if you would like to show them, or anyone sparks interest, then you can say, oh, here you go, I've got a spare one, and you can show it to them. Now, when you join, you get that starter kit. From then on, you'll get 20% discount on all of your future purchases, and you can build that up to 25% in time as well, which is wonderful. You can get all those products with that discount, which means I won't say you'll spend less, because you probably won't spend less, but you'll get more for your dollar, which is always awesome. And who doesn't love a bargain? As well as that, you get the opportunity to purchase product early when we have new products released, as I mentioned with the mini catalogue. We also have demonstrator only events that you'll be eligible to attend. We have a demonstrator only website. I have a team of beautiful ladies. We have a great time together. It's a beautiful community. Everyone is so friendly and inviting, and I run little challenges each month for anyone that would like to join and enter their projects in, and I give prizes. So I like to also acknowledge my team's achievements and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. But if you would like more information about that, please let me know, and I'd love to have a chat with you about that. Again, the best way to contact me is either via email at mandyspapercraftcreations.blogs@gmail.com, or, sorry, I'm getting messages come through, or send me a private message on Messenger, which would be the best way, rather than leave comments here on Facebook, because they often get lost in amongst all the other comments and I might miss it. Okay, so who is ready to look at some new product? It's very exciting. Let me just move my folder away. Oh, I must also mention, I can't forget our beautiful annual catalogue. Always have to mention this one because it's so jam-packed full of product. Now this annual catalogue, excuse the glare, it's from the lights. The annual catalogue was released on in June, on, was it the 4th of June? 3rd of June, I can't even remember, 3rd of June it was released. So you might be wondering why the mini catalogue is coming out so soon after the annual catalogue, and there's a couple of reasons for that. So the annual catalogue runs all year. So it runs for 12 months, and it's basically got all of our staple products in there. So all of our cardstock, our inks, our tools. There's lots of stamp sets in there as well. And there are a few other Christmas stamp sets in there too. So remember about those. There's ones for children and babies and all different sorts of occasions. But yeah, our staple products really are in here. And that one runs the whole year. So this one is for everybody throughout the year. And then we have these special release catalogues during the year for people that love to have new product. Of course, we've got a lot of Christmas themed ones in this one, and autumn and Halloween, as I mentioned. So it's just, you know, fresh new product for people and exciting. And the other reason that it's come out so close to the other one is because we have a transition period this year. So Stampin' Up have changed the timing of when they're releasing their catalogues, and to get that in sync with for future, they've just released it a little bit closer this year to what it will ordinarily be released. So that's why they seem to have come so close together. But yes, as customers, you'll be able to order from this one from the 4th of August. And this one, straight away, that's available right now. If any of these products, if you are joining Stampin' Up now during this month, you can still order any of the products from the mini catalogue in your starter kit. So any of the products I'm showing you today, if you love them and you decide to join my team, then you can put those products into your starter kit. So please let me know if that's the case, because I will need to have a chat with you about how you go about doing that. All right, let me set this aside and we'll get out some of these lovely new products. Now I'll tip my camera down. I'm just catching a few other people jumping on. Oh, hi Angie, great to see you too. How are you today? All right, so I'm going to cover up the camera and I'll put it down onto the desktop so that we can have a look down on the desktop, and then I can show you all of those things up close. So just give me a moment. Get that all ready for you. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move my stand a little bit forward. It's hitting the shelf and it's making a terrible racket. All right, so we'll move that up a little bit so that I can make sure that you are seeing everything. Let's see if my cable will sit up there. Oh, I've gone too high. I'm supposed to be going back the other way. See, I always tell you I'm working in reverse on this camera. It takes me a minute sometimes to get it in the right spot. I'm actually just going to lift that up a little bit higher. If you get seasick or motion sickness, close your eyes for a minute. I realized that my stand had dropped a little bit. How's that looking? Hopefully that's a little bit better now. Oh, that's looking a bit better. Okay. Alrighty. So this is our beautiful new catalogue. Now, as I said, I can't show you the inside, so I'll be having this just off camera so that I can see the pages as I show you. Now, if you are shopping with me, you will find my online store at mandyspapercraftcreations.blogspot.com, and you'll see the shop tab up on the top right hand side. You'll also see a joining tab up there too. So if you would like to join my team and you'd like to go straight to my online link for that, you'll find that at the top left hand side. Did I say right? Left hand side. I'm pointing with my right hand, that's why I said right. So top left hand side, and you'll find both of those on my blog. This is my host code for the month of July. If you are ordering in my online store for the month of July, if you use this host code when your order is over $50, I'll be able to send you a thank you gift from me. So remember to use that code so that I can send you that little gift. Okay, let's go. Let's see, what is the first one? All right, now the first one is really fun. It's called, this is a whole suite, and this is the Heartwarming Hugs suite. I don't have the entire suite. There are a couple of things in the suite I didn't get, but I do have most of it. Now this is a bumper suite, this one. This has got lots and lots of different product in there. So these are all the things that I have, and I'll go through them one by one with you. But basically there's designer series paper, there's 2 stamp sets, a set of dies, just checking here, 1 set of dies. We have mini coffee cups and mini coffee cup carriers. We have embossing folders, ribbons, and we have the glitter star glitter star ornament embellishments is what I'm trying to say, which I don't have. I didn't purchase those ones. All right, so this is the beautiful designer series paper, and I showed this one the other day on my Facebook business page. You may have seen it there. Now I think I have, yes, I've already turned the pages over. So each one, obviously they're double-sided as usual. Oh, this one's looking funny on the camera, isn't it? It's a bit sort of psychedelic almost. So I'm showing you the front, and this is the reverse, as you can see. Okay, so I'll show you all of the different patterns and designs. They're really lovely. I really love this one. Actually, all of the ones that I've purchased I really loved, and that's why I purchased them, because they're the ones that I love the most. I haven't yet purchased any of the autumn range. I will be purchasing some of that because I'll be participating in a tutorial bundle for that. So I will be purchasing that. I'm just waiting to hear which products I'm going to need for that. So I might have those to show you in the next couple of weeks. All right, there we go. So is that, why is that bulky under there? All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing one. Which one did I miss? I'm missing one of the, did I count that right? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay, I'll move those over a little bit so you can see them. It's sitting up a little bit funny. There we go. Can you see all of those there? Aren't they beautiful? Oh, hi Jenny, how are you? It's great to see you today. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, aren't these just beautiful? Such fun patterns as well, and beautiful colors. So the colors in this one, I've got the board on the bottom which tells me, are Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Real Red, and Whisper White. So that's the papers. And then the stamp set that I got with, so as I said, there's the 2 stamp sets, but I only got one of them. And this one is the Warm Hugs stamp set. And I just love this one. I love all these little images. They're so, so cute. And so they've got the outline, and then they've got the detail for inside as well. Let me just move those lights out a little bit so they're not reflecting on the stamp set. So you've got the outline of the tree and the inside of the tree, the same with the candy canes. The star, I think, is already a solid star, and the heart is a solid heart. But look at the little coffee cup. How cute is the little coffee cup? So you can stamp the coffee cup just as it is with the outline, or you can then stamp the little detail inside. And there's even little steam squiggles as well, which you can stamp to give that steam. And then we've got these beautiful details here, this little frame here, which will fit the sentiments in. And there's a little Happy Christmas there, which is a really nice font. And then you've got these cute ones here. Now there's a die set that goes with these, And you might be thinking, oh, that's a really strange looking die set, but let me take it out of the packet to show you. So this is the Warm Hug dies. And this stamp set, and oh, I took the, look what I just did. I took the packet out and I didn't take the dies out. Oh, I'm looking over at the catalogue at the same time as me doing it. All right, so this is the Warm Wraps dies. Now, you might think this one looks really unusual. What it is, so forget about these ones at the moment. Let me talk about these ones at the top first. So we have these frames here, and this one here actually cuts out the center of these ones here. You might remember from a few years ago, we had other stamps that were similar design to these ones, but it cut out the whole circle. These ones actually cut out that inner part as well this time, which is really cool. And then we've got a die that cuts out this one, a die that cuts out all the little images, which is awesome. And then there's an additional stitched circle die there as well. So that one's a separate one there too. And I guess if you want to layer these ones onto another stitched piece, you can layer them onto that. Now these ones here, these ones are the little borders and the little wraps for the coffee cups. So we've got little mini coffee cups. So we can decorate these little mini coffee cups to give as gifts for Christmas. So you might like to fill them with, say, some, it could either be coffee or tea, little tea sachets or coffee sachets, a stick or two of sugar. You can even fill them with lollies or little yummies, little chocolates. But these are the little cups, and they come with a little zipper top and everything. Pop them over there. They come with a little zipper top, which is really cool. And they're actually a pretty good size. I haven't measured how much they fit in them yet, but you can see in my hand, like that's a good, it's probably like a small size coffee. If you were ordering a coffee from a coffee shop, it's probably like a small coffee. It will probably fit about, I reckon, about 200 mils in there. I'm measuring it against my water bottle, probably about 200 mils. So they're not a bad size actually. They call them mini coffee cups, but when I thought of mini, I thought like really tiny, but yeah, they're actually a good size. And you get 8, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you get 8 in the pack. And these dies here, you can make the wraps to go around the dies with that. And then there's some stitch detail, there's some fun detail, there's some little scalloped borders there as well that you can use to decorate up your little coffee cup. How cool is that? Now, not only that, let me put them back in the bag. Put them back in the bag. So isn't that a great idea for a Christmas gift for somebody? And of course, could even be a birthday gift. Even, I mean, you don't have to use Christmas papers even. You could use different sorts of papers or different sorts of designer series papers, maybe some out of our annual catalogue even, and decorate up the coffee cups for somebody's birthday. But wait, there's more. We have the mini coffee carriers. So these are little coffee cup carriers. Now I haven't put any of these together yet. And so you get these little carriers, and there's 8 again in here. And you can decorate these as well. I think it's 8. Is it 8? Yeah, there's 8 in here as well. So I haven't made these yet. Let me see if I can do it on camera. So they pop up like this. I'll just fold it that way first. And that bit folds there on the handle. I hope I do this well because this is the first time I've done this. So let's see. But they look pretty easy. They look a bit like, I put together a lot of archive boxes at work, so they look a bit like that. So they won't be too difficult. And these are all pre-scored, so you just fold them on your pre-scored line. Let's fold each one of those down. And then they literally just pop in together Hopefully you can see me doing this on camera. So you fold that one down first, and then these two end pieces, and then that one just tucks in. There we go. And just got to give these a little tweak on the side to get that to sit nicely. How cute is that? And then you can decorate these up. You can put, oh, I bent that one a bit. You can decorate them. You can put designer series paper, embellish them. You might like to put a tag on them. Let's get a little coffee cup out and we'll put a little coffee cup in. You might even like to put a coffee cup in one side and a little bag of goodies in the other side. Or here's an idea. What if you did hot chocolate and you could have the decorated coffee cup in one side and in the other side. Oh, Athena, you're still working. I think there's a couple on here watching and working from home as well, Athena. I don't think you're the only one today. Now I'm trying to get the box back open. I shouldn't have done that back up. Hang on a minute. Let me get out my... Oh, look, I've got my metal ruler here. Will that work? There we go. Just need to get my fingers in under the little tab there. Little do-up tab. Yeah, anyway. So you could have the decorated coffee cup in one side, and then in the other side, you could have a little gift bag or a little... one of our Stampin' Up cello bags with a bag full of goodies for their tea and coffee, or hot chocolate with marshmallows, maybe a peppermint candy cane. See, look. Or you can put, in one side, you could put a coffee cup with all the tea and coffee components. I'm just trying to get that lid on. Hang on one sec. There we go. And in the other side, you could put a coffee cup full of yummy goodies. So how cute is that? So you can fit one in each side. Aren't they cute? Is that a great idea for a gift? Especially for those coffee and tea lovers out there. And even if you didn't want to use these for the cups, you could actually just use this as a little gift box. So it can be a little gift box with a couple of little cello bags done up pretty with tags and ribbon and things, filled with something yummy, maybe some cookies or some home baked goods or just chocolates or anything like that. So there's a few ideas for you. So yeah, I thought that was a great idea. So let me just put these back now. I won't do the box back up this time. So make sure I can get that back open again. All right, now also, as well as those, we have, so that's the dies and the stamp set and the coffee cups, and you saw the cups. We also have some embossing folders, and these are the embossing folders that are to fit in some biscuits, yeah, in the other side, or a carrot, yes. Or a carrot if you can't eat biscuits like me. Oh, hey, I made a really yummy cake last night that I could eat. It's a mandarin and honey cake made with almond meal, and it is so moist and delicious. I actually had a piece for my breakfast today. Should I be admitting to that? It's healthy though, right? Because it's almonds and mandarin and honey. It's all the good stuff, and a little bit of lime. Was it lime juice in that one? No, not lime juice in that one. What else went in there? I think that was basically it. Yeah, but you had to boil up. It was really yummy. You might actually even like that one, Tina Marie. It's actually really yummy. And I froze half of it too for next week when I go back to work. It was really yummy. It took me ages to cook it though, because I had to boil up the mandarins twice. Had to boil them, empty the water, refresh the water, and then boil them again. And then I had to chop them all up, discard all the seeds, and then puree up the whole mandarins. So, and there was about 4 medium-sized mandarins in there. So yeah, so yummy though, super yummy. Anyway, so this is the wrapped in texture embossing folders. How gorgeous are these designs? Can you see those? They're so beautiful. I can't wait to use these ones. And so these will fit through the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine that's coming out, but they will also fit through the standard machine as well. Oh, hi Glenda, how are you? Great to see you. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, so these will fit through both of the machines, so that's perfect. All right, so I'll pop those ones back away. So they are also part of this suite. And then we'll get onto the ribbons and the embellishments. As I said, I didn't buy those, but they have beautiful glittery silver star ornaments that would look great attached to the handle of your little coffee cup carrier. All right, and these are the two ribbons. So I haven't opened them yet. Let me open them with you. The one on the left will look so good with Mossy Meadow. Yes, it will. So this ribbon is Mossy Meadow. It's Mossy Meadow, I think they just call it striped, is it? Mossy Meadow diagonal striped ribbon. Oh, it's actually very soft. I hadn't opened it yet. Yeah, it's really, really soft. That's lovely. And that's 1 centimeter wide, or what's the conversion of 3/8 of an inch wide. And then this one is braided linen trim. As you might know, the last couple of years we've had the braided linen trim, which is one of my most used natural trims that I use from our annual catalogue. But this one is the same trim, but it's dyed red. Is it real red? Yeah, it's real red. In fact, it's softer and it's a bit narrower than the braided linen trim. It's actually softer. Maybe the dye makes it softer. Yeah. So that's really awesome too. And the good thing with the braided linen trim as well is that you can actually separate it. So you can spread it out like this on your projects if you like that look, which is pretty cool. Excuse my dry hands, it's all the hand sanitizer and washing. Or then you can just pull it back into shape to have it thin. So trim is just different types of like ribbon type things. Like it's more of your natural, so we say ribbon and trim, sort of in the same family. Hi Tracy, great to see you. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so this is just a natural trim. So it's a natural sort of thread, fibery type thread. So we've got our linen thread as well, which is a trim. It's just, you can call ribbon trim as well. It's just basically another word for ribbon, but it's not actually ribbon. This is like a natural woven thread. So yeah, so that's really lovely. So they are all part of this suite. Yeah, like this one is like string. This one's similar to string, but we don't call it string. We call it thread, or we call it trim. Yeah. So, and this one's actually woven. So it's, as you saw when I separated the fibers, it's like finer fibers all interwoven together to form like a wider trim. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, so that is the Heartwarming Hugs suite. So we'll pop that one away and we'll go on to the next one. So I really love that one. I can't wait to play with it. I haven't had time yet because I only opened it on, I think it was Friday night I opened it. My order had come a day or two before that, but I hadn't had time to open it. Okay. And pop everything over there together. All right, next we have a few returning products too, which I'll show you at the end. But our next one, oh, okay, so this is the fun one I mentioned to you earlier. So this is the Wonder of the Seasons suite. Got my little sticky note over the title, Wonder of the Seasons suite. And it's this designer series paper that I want to highlight to you, but I'm going to set it aside for the moment and I'll show you the other products first. So in this suite, we have, again, 2 bundles. So we have, oh, what I didn't mention about the suite that I just showed you, the Heartwarming Hugs, is you can purchase those products individually. You can purchase the stamp set and dies as a bundle and save 10%, or you can purchase the entire suite with just one code, and you'll find that one code at the top of the page for that suite. Okay, so this Wonder of the Season suite, this is one of the bundles, one of the stamp set and die bundles. This is the Cherish the Season bundle. So you've got the gorgeous stamp set with the beautiful bells here, and this is a red rubber stamp set, so it's cling stamp set, and then you've got these gorgeous dies as well. So this big one here doesn't have a die, but you can fussy cut that. But the other bells here, they have dies to cut them out. Plus there are 4 additional bells there as well. You've got a couple of little leaves. And then these bits here, these are those center, I'll take them out of the packet so you can see them a bit better. This is the Sounds of the Seasons dies. So see on the bell how you've got that little raised bit there on the bell. You know how with a lot of the bells, it's where they seal the bell. That's what each of these little lines are. So it cuts out 4 at a time, and then you can add them as an additional. You might want to make it a different color, or you might want to make it metallic, or even just to give it dimension to pop onto the bell. So that's pretty cool. And then there is another stamp set called Wishes and Wonder Bundle. That's got reindeer and sleighs and tags and things like that, and some other leaves. I don't have that one to show you. There's also some embellishments and ribbons. This suite also has Memory and More cards, but I didn't purchase those this time because I found last year I didn't use the Christmassy ones so much, so I didn't purchase them at this stage. I don't plan to, but you never know. Sometimes my plans change. And there's also Memories and More cards and envelopes that coordinate as well. Then also we have the 6x6 Designer Series paper, and this is the 'Tis the Season 6x6, and you get 48 sheets in the pack. Now I've put a little divider in here for myself. I've already separated one of the lots of paper so that I can show you, and I've already flipped them over. So this is the front, this is the back, okay? So I'll show you as we go through so you can see them. But they're really beautiful colours. Let me check the colours on this one for you. So this one is Basic Black, Cherry Cobbler, Garden Green, Real Red, Shaded Spruce, and Whisper White. But there are so many different designs. This is my favourite. I love, love, love this one. So pretty. And this is the reverse side. Let me see if I can just hold them this way. There we go. Let's see if I can hold them like a large deck of cards so you can see them all at once. The other day when I was looking, I love this one too. How cool is that? So pretty. The other day when I was looking at them, I had them spread out really nicely and on my desk. And I thought, oh, I should just leave them like that so that I can show everybody. But of course I had to pack them away. This one's really nice with the Christmas trees, the beautiful fir trees. Or pine trees, I think they are. This one here's got some poinsettia on there. Oh, I'm going to lose them. There's a lot of them. Look at them all. And there's the bells. Got the bells in there too. Yes, there is a plaid or tartan plaid design in here, Tina. And this one's got very fine lines, like a pinstripe with dotted lines in the center. I like down through each pinstripe. And then, oh, I'm nearly there. Some leaves, some reindeers with poinsettia, And I love this one too. This is actually make really good vintage cards actually. This one's really pretty. And then there's another one with some more plaid on it, or and last one is that one. All right, let's see if I can put these all down and see if you can see them. Oh, I lost a couple there along the way. But anyway, you can see all the gorgeous designs that you get in that paper. And then, so that is half a pack of paper just right there. The red one is beautiful. This one here, Tina, you like this one? Or the one that I said would be nice for vintage. They're both beautiful. So yeah, so they are all the paper from the 'Tis the Season 6x6 designer series paper from the Wonders of the Season suite. And now let me show you these other gorgeous papers. Okay, so I have to take these ones out. Oh, the vintage one, yes, so pretty. So I have to take these ones out of the packet to show you because these ones are so fun. So this is the 'Tis the Season, Wonder of the Season Specialty Designer Series paper. And I'm sure that you can see under my lights that this one has red foil printed on it. And then there's another one, I've got them turned over. There's another one with gold foil. So we have gold foil and red foil featuring throughout. Where is it? I've turned it over. It's somewhere here. We've got the gold foil as well. So you've got the red foil and the gold foil in there. How gorgeous are they? But let me show you the fun part. Actually, I'll do it in the red because you'll probably see that easier on camera. So each one of these are like a North Pole newspaper. Or North Pole, what did I call it the other day? North Pole, oh, I can't remember the name I used for it. Like an old term for news, Chronicle. So all these different little ads are Christmassy type ads from the North Pole, which is really fun. Now you can use these on your cards. You can cut this designer series paper up however you like, but an idea I thought would be great if you cut each one of these panels out and use them as a bit of a gazette. Yeah, gazette is a good name too, Tina. You can cut each one of these out and use them as a focal image on your projects. Or you might like to use them as a background or something like that. But really fun. We've got old-fashioned sleigh rides, 50 cents, warm blanket and cocoa provided. One horse open sleigh company. Yes, there's recipes on them too, Julie. Yes, I'm going to show you those. Yep. We've got over here Yule Lodge. Need the perfect place for your Christmas party? Consider Yule Lodge for rocking around the Christmas tree or ringing in the new year. Fresh cut Christmas trees, 25 cents per foot. Pine, spruce, fir, cut and carry. Mistletoe Nail Salon. It's been a long toy making season. Elf care is essential. Revive your hands and feet with a relaxing manicure or pedicure. Spots fill up fast. So they've got all these cute little things on here. I love this one with the bells. It's really pretty. Silver Bells Choir Audition. Keep the Christmas spirit all year long by joining the Silver Bells Choir. This year we'd love to add some alto and bass to our harmonies. Contact Candy, C-A-N-D-I, for information. So there's lots of, was it this one, I think? Yeah, upon the housetop roofing. When it's time to replace your roof, choose a team you can trust. We've been the top reindeer-proof roofer in the North Pole for over 200 years and have a 5-star rating from the 3 Clicks Building Association. So you've just got all these fun things, fun Christmassy things. Yeah, I love it. I sat here the other night. Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they, the bells? I sat here the other night and read through each one of these to Amber. And, yeah, we had a bit of fun with that. And then there's a gold version as well. Same ones, although they're in slightly different order, because over here we've got an advertisement for missing ice skates. On December 1, I went skating on Golden Pond after a long day at the workshop. I turned around and my skates were gone. If you mistakenly picked up a size 1 pair of whisper white skates with small silver bells, please contact Elf Control. Aren't they cute? And then on the reverse side, let me show you the reverse side. So on the reverse side of this one, I discovered, is a Christmas story about 2 young children, and the Christmas story fills the entire 12 by 12 piece of designer series paper. So of course you can cut that up and use that as your background if you like, or you can sit there and read it to your children or grandchildren. So either or, take your pick. But it's just a lot of fun. I sat and I read the whole story, or almost all the story. I got a fair way, about 3/4 of the way down, and we'd kind of had enough. So yeah, so that's really fun. On the back of this one, which is the red one, we've got some Christmas recipes in 3 different languages. So we've got French, German and English, and there's different ones, and some of these are printed on different paper, the different papers as well. We've got Mrs. Claus's cheese fondue, Santa's hot chocolate, salt dough for handmade ornaments, holiday fruitcake, and I want to find out how many people will actually try these recipes and see if they are legitimate recipes and if they actually work. Let me know if you ever do. Yeah, and then we've got it in German. This one's in German and this one's in French. So yeah, how fun. Aren't they really fun? And then that one's the same again. I think that's, yeah, so then we've got 2 of each double-sided page. And then this one is like the Chronicles. We've got Letter to Santa, Letters to Santa. Let me read that again. Letters to Santa break all-time record this year. So it's like a little story about the letters to Santa. Then there's another little advertisement there, and then down here there's another little news story. So it's like these little news stories, and this one's in the red foil, which is a lot of fun. And then on the other side we've got that same story about the same two children, and this is actually the one that I read because I remember it was in the script font. The other one was just in a type font. This is the same story about those 2 little children. Annie and Will, I think it was. Was it Will and Annie? And yeah, and it's their little story about how much they love Christmas and how much they can't wait for Christmas. And then they go to visit the North Pole and all this sort of thing. It's really fun. Really, really fun. That's the same one again. Yep. And then this one, we've got those recipes again, this time printed in the red foil. And on the reverse side of that, we've got some other news stories from the North Pole. We've got the night before Christmas, Trip to the Big City, a success, and I haven't read all of these ones, by the way. A visit to Santa Claus Land, and oh, here again is the story about the children. So that's in part there. That's the same story that was on those other designer series papers. So it's really a fun, somebody has gone to a lot of trouble designing these designer series papers and all these fun things. Here's another one. Breaking news, bells spread Christmas cheer. Oh, this is a scientific report, this one, from the North Pole Laboratory. The North Pole Laboratory has scientifically shown that the sound of ringing bells helps spread the holiday cheer. The information came as breaking news just this season. And so it goes on. It's really fun. Oh, and there's some Dear Mrs. Claus letters as well with her responses. So they're really cute. Then we've got the same printed again, which we had before. And that's a duplicate of that. And then we've got the story of those 2 little children visiting the North Pole again, this time in gold foil. And that's a typed font. in the gold foil. So how beautiful is that? That will make a beautiful background. If any of you can bear to cut up the story. Look, we've even got a weather report here from the North Pole. Scattered snow flurries and partly cloudy. And the temperature is 1 to -17 degrees. And also too, we've got some chronicles here in French and German. So that's good to include everybody in the European countries as well. How cool is that? Do you like that? The night before the night before Christmas is my birthday. It is too. So there's a story in here about your birthday, Tina. Santa's hot chocolate would be good card to go with the coffee cups. Awesome idea, Tina. Yes. So the hot chocolate, where was that? Santa's hot chocolate. That was a recipe. Yeah, that would be awesome to go. There it is. It's here, and it was also in the red foil on one of the other pieces. That would be awesome to go with the little coffee cups. Good thinking. Yeah, so there you go. So that is some of the Wonder of the Season suite, but just really, really fun. And I love this gold and red foil. I just can't get enough of that. I can't wait to do something with that. It's going to be so much fun. So there you go. I wanted to just spend a little bit of time on that one because that designer series paper is so much fun. So look out for that one. That's Wonder of the Season specialty designer series paper. All right, so I'll pop that one out of the way and we will move on. Our next one is, our next one is a standalone product. So this is one that is, if you'll remember, we have our new, I'll just get it from the annual catalogue. We had our new lovely label Pick-a-Punch. Well, now there's another new one coming out, and this one's called the Banners Pick-a-Punch. So let me open that. Where do I open that? Here. I haven't opened it yet or played with it or anything. So this one is, hopefully you can see it. I'll try and hold it so that the camera can pick up on it. So they're actually bannered ends. So you've got the tail end, and then you've got the pointy end as well. So you can double end your banners, or you can do the same point on both of them. But yeah, so then if you had both of these punches, and again, it's got the 3 different sizes. So if you had both of these punches, then that basically could be 12 punches in one, because you can do the 3 different sizes in each one, and you can interchange the ends as well. So how cool is that? I'll see if that shows you. Yeah. So that is an awesome punch. Banners Pick-a-Punch it's called. And it'll go beautifully with our lovely label Pick-a-Punch. Yeah, so that's exciting. I think this one will be very popular. Okay, and on the side, we also have, I think I've missed one. Oh, I missed labeling one, I think. Let me just find the right page in my catalogue to show you. Oh, I think I went past it. Let me go back and find it. Just going back. There it is. Yeah, I skipped it. All right, our next one is Poinsettia Place Suite. And this one, I have everything except the ribbon that went with this one, because it's a real red sheer ribbon, but I have so many other real red ribbons. I thought, well, I didn't need another real red ribbon, so I just didn't get the ribbon for this one. Oh, no worries, Amanda. Yes, okay, no problems. Thanks, Amanda. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, so let me first start with the flocked, or it's the plush poinsettia specialty paper, but it's actually a flocked paper. That's basically what it is. So you get 6 sheets and there's 3 different designs. And this is so beautiful. So beautiful and pretty and fluffy. I'll show you each one on the backing paper so you can see them. So each of them is Whisper White and they've got this beautiful flocked finish on them. They're very soft and beautiful and it's on vellum. So you'll be able to see, you know, colour through them as well, like muted colour through them as well. It's quite a thick vellum, very strong, which is great. So you've got that one there with the holly berries and the leaves. Oh, you ordered this one, Tina. Awesome. It's really beautiful and it's soft. It's lovely to touch. I love texture. Then we've got 2 sheets of that one. Then there's the poinsettia one. Isn't that beautiful? Can you hear that? Very fluffy. Then we have, so we've got 2 sheets of that one. And then we have this one. I think this one's my favorite actually. And this one's got a bit of additional flocking on it. It needs to be brushed off. This one you could use for anything. It doesn't have to be anything Christmas. Hi Rose, how you going? Can't wait for the catalogue. Oh, it should be on the way to you, Rose. I've already ordered it for you. Yeah, so this one you could use for other projects as well, not necessarily Christmas. So that would be really versatile, that one. So that's beautiful. It's just got some of the extra flockings just sitting on the vellum there. So you can just brush that off or shake it off. It's just from the processing when they've done it, I guess. So yeah, it's really beautiful. So that's the flocked vellum, or as they call it, plush poinsettia specialty paper. That's the name that Stampin' Up has given it. Okay. Then we have the beautiful designer series paper. So this is the Poinsettia Place designer series paper. And I'll just pull that out of the packet. There's so many fun things in this catalogue. I'm loving it. All right, so each one of these, there's 12 sheets in the pack. And I've already turned them over for you. So this is the front and this is the reverse side, just so that it would make it a bit easier for me to lay them out for you. And I also did photograph these the other night as well. It's a bit of a wood grain one there. Lots of poinsettias. Move my chair over a little bit. And oh, and this one, this is like the design on the plush poinsettia specialty paper. It's very similar to that. How cute are the pine cones? These ones remind me of, and I just saw Bex jump on. Hi Bex. This one reminds me of our visit to New Zealand last year. And I took a photo with some beautiful pine trees over there, which had really different pine cones to the ones that I've seen over here in Australia, because they're obviously not a native Australian tree, but obviously we've got them imported. But yeah, they're a beautiful little, really little tiny pine cone, the ones that I took a photo of. So there you go. So there's the beautiful papers, and really, to be honest, the camera does not do it justice. Doesn't do any of the papers justice. They are really, really beautiful. But they never come up as well on camera as in person. But they're really gorgeous. Then we've got the Poinsettia Petals photopolymer stamp set. So this is a big one. There's 18 stamps in this one. You found some, you need these papers too. Oh, Tina Marie, you need a longer wish list. So these ones, you can see you've got the 2 sets here in the case, and each of the poinsettias, they overlay each other so that your poinsettia ends up multiple layers, and then you can add the detail, the color detail inside of them if you want as well with stamps, or you can colour them yourself with your preferred colouring medium. And there's some beautiful sentiments in here too. And I love this big Merry Christmas. I always need a big Merry Christmas, and this one is perfect size. And actually, I remember years and years ago, I had a stamp very similar to this. Before I was with Stampin' Up, I had one very similar to that. So I really was excited when I saw that one. Yep, so the images on the front of this case are shown at 65% because there are so many images in it, so many stamps in there. And yes, it's a two-step stamping stamp set, because you've got the outline and then you've got the solid image that you can stamp in color inside of some of those images. And then there are the beautiful dies that coordinate. So these are the they're just called poinsettia dies. That's easy, nice and easy to remember. And this one, so this one has a lot of dies in it. Actually, how many dies are in the set? Let me just check on 18 dies in the set. So that's heaps. And you've got some centers there for your poinsettias. You've got some dies to cut out the outside. These ones here are for if you are die cutting just in cardstock without die cutting. If you want to just cut in cardstock, you can cut the outline in cardstock, and then you can use these parts here for embossing the veins in the poinsettia flower into the cardstock. So the same with this one, same with the leaf as well. You can do the same with the leaf. And then you've got a little poinsettia here which already has the embossed lines built into it. With these ones, I have heard you do need to be quite careful, because you'll notice just here, actually I'll take the outside one off so you can see a bit better. Just get that one off there, just work that off the adhesive. This is why I like using my magnetic sheets instead of keeping them on here. Oh, there we go. So you'll notice with this die, see how the metal there is quite narrow where that joins onto that central part. You do have to handle this one very carefully when you're releasing it from your die cut machine, just to be careful that you don't bend that. Okay, I did hear somebody mention that tip the other day, and I thought, oh, I need to tell all my people about that. So just be very careful with those inside ones that have that narrow piece just there. Okay, so we'll pop that one back down. There we go. And the other thing in this suite is the beaded pearls. So these you can use for the centers of your poinsettias, or they would be great on vintage cards. They're really beautiful. So pretty. So I'll take one out and hold it up to the light, to the camera, so you can see it a bit closer. Can you see that? Aren't they beautiful? So pretty. Oh, here comes the rain. They said it's going to start to rain, and it's going to rain over the next few days. So they are really, really pretty. So yeah, great for the poinsettia centers, but I can actually see myself using those on some vintage cards as well. Okay, so there we go. That is the Poinsettia Place Suite. Really beautiful again. And you might think that it's too early to start thinking about Christmas, but how many people do you hear that celebrate Christmas in July? And it's July, so there you go. And you know what? It's never too early to start on our Christmas cards. How thick are they, Athena, these ones? They are, if I hold them up, they're quite, so they've got a very flat back to them, so they're good for adhering. But the thickness of them, I'm not sure if you can tell there in my fingers. They're thicker than a dimensional. They're probably as thick as 2 dimensionals stuck together. I'm not sure if you can tell. They're quite chunky. Yeah, they're quite chunky. Like, they're good. Actually, they make nice earrings too. If you put an earring backing on them, they'd make a nice earring. Or a pendant, if you put them on a pendant, for those jewelry makers of you out there. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Oh, we're getting down. Okay, so that's all the sweets that I have at the moment. Now I've just got some additional items that I purchased. So I have, well, I did purchase a bundle, about 4mm. Let me measure for you. I'll measure the thickness. Let me see. Oh, wait, I might need my glasses on to do this. I did go to the optometrist today, and he said my eyes are good. They haven't changed. I do have a little growth on one of my eyes, but it's nothing sinister. It's just from sun exposure. Wait, let me use this side. I can see it better. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 4mm. Yeah, you'd be right. About 4mm thick they are, Athena. They're really pretty. Yes, so I have this little growth, but that is not what's causing my blurriness. My blurriness is actually caused from dry eye. So now I have eye drops that I have to use several times each day. So at least I found out what that was. And I had some ingrown eyelashes as well, which was causing me irritation in my eye, which was very annoying. No wonder I always felt like I had something in my eye, because I did. So he got rid of those too. All right. So this is one of the first things that I noted in the catalogue that I wanted, and so I have ordered it. So it's the Peaceful Nativity Cling Stamp Set. So we've got the red rubber stamps there, and we've got the stickers in there, of course, to put onto the backs of those, with some beautiful sentiments there for Christmas. And this one has coordinating dies. And so you can purchase these products individually, or you can purchase them together as a bundle and save 10%. And so here are the gorgeous dies that go with it. So you can cut out the stamped oh, I was going to say manger. That's not the manger, that's the manger. The stable. Or you can cut out this awesome stable here, which has the wood grain embossed into it as well. So that is so awesome. I love this one. And then you've got some pine trees there. Not pine trees, palm trees. I'm going from pine to palm now. Palm trees. And then, of course, then we've got the die cuts for the nativity, for the animals, and for the stars as well, which is fantastic. And then there's an additional star there too, which has an embossed image in the middle, an embossed star in the middle. So that one's really beautiful. I love that one. Yep, so that is the Peaceful Nativity with the coordinating dies. And then I also ordered this sentiment stamp set. I really loved this sentiment stamp set for Christmas, for Unto Us. This has got a lot of beautiful Christmas sentiments on there, which I just really adored. And this again is the red rubber cling. So yeah, so that'll be good. So we've got, "Oh come let us adore him, sharing with you the glory, wonder and miracle of this holy season. May your heart be lifted in praise this Christmas for the wonderful gift of Jesus and the joy he brings to our lives. Merry Christmas. Glory to the newborn King, for unto us a child is born. Hark the herald angels sing. Christmas begins with Christ." I loved all of those sentiments. And then we've got a beautiful star up here as well. So they're really beautiful, and they will go really well with the Peaceful Nativity as well. So even you've got some sentiments there, but as well these ones would go great. And some of these for the inside of your card too. All right, so then I also ordered a few fun things. So I ordered these blue adhesive backed gems. I'll take them out of the packet. I thought these would go with some of the carryover products that I have, which I'll show you in a moment. So we've got them in 2 different colors. I'm not actually sure what colors they are, or if they're actually Stampin' Up colors or not, but they do coordinate with our colors. So this one's a deeper one, and you've got some green tones happening in here too, and they're a faceted gem. So, and they've already got the adhesive on the back, which is awesome. So as you move them around, you get those other beautiful rainbow colors in them as well. But this one is a deeper color than the lighter blue. So they're really pretty. And the other thing that I ordered was the sequins for everything. I thought these would be great for lots of different projects. Also too for your shaker cards. If you're doing any shaker dome cards, these sequins would be perfect. So they come in a little packet like that. And there's the 4 different colors. So let me see if I can find them in the catalog, and I'll see if the colors, if they tell me the colors. Page 66 they are. Page 66. Okay, so they're, yeah, it just says green, metallic, orange and red. So they're not Stampin' Up colors per se, but they are sequins, and they've got a couple of different tones of color in the packet. And they're sequins that don't have the holes in the middle, which is awesome. So I'm going to take that off so you can have a better look at the color. So see how you've got different tones. This one's the metallic one, so it's metallic and white. Oh, there's a yellow one in there. Ah, come back. You go back over in yours. Oh, I dropped it again. Oh, I'll have to pick it out later. This one's got some bright, there's got some light green in there as well that looks like soft sea foam. And then this one's got red and light red, almost pink. So, oh. Your Take Your Pick tool will be awesome for this. So if you have your Take Your Pick tool using the putty end, they'll be great for picking out the sequins in these packs. So yeah, so I thought they'd be great for lots of different things, for embellishing our projects and for those shaker cards as well. All right, so they were the new products that I purchased. Of course, there's a lot more in the catalogue that I didn't purchase. I only didn't even scratch the surface really. But I'll show you just briefly some of the ones that are carrying over. Oh, I have to bring my box up from the floor. All right, so carrying over, we have, I'm going to go through these quite quickly. So we've got Itty Bitty Christmas is carrying over. We have our Still Scenes, which has carried over, which I'm pretty sure this one's in the annual catalogue actually, so you're probably all familiar with that one already. This one I had to check. This one I think is carrying over, or has carried over, but I can't remember seeing it in the holiday catalogue. Maybe it's in the annual catalogue. Let me just quickly check actually, so I make sure I tell you the right thing. If my voice sounds different, it's because I'm just standing up for the moment to do this. Yes, it's in the annual catalogue, this one. So this one's still available. Then we've got the Christmas Gleaming. It's my little tag on there to remind myself not to get rid of that at the end of last Christmas season. Oh, sorry, I'll go back to Perfectly Plaid. So Perfectly Plaid had the Christmas Tree Punch, which is still available, which punches out all the trees. So that one is still available. And then we have the Christmas Gleaming, which has come back into the catalogue with the punch bundle. So we have the 2 punches. This was our favourite from last year's holiday catalogue, which is now called the Mini Catalogue. And the designer series paper has come back as well. Now I didn't reorder this because I still had some from last year. This is the Brightly Gleaming Specialty Designer Series paper, and this is in the new Mini Catalogue again this year, which is fantastic. Jenny, your catalogue should be there very soon. It's been ordered for you, and it's been sent direct from Stampin' Up. So you should be receiving them. They started to send them out just last Wednesday. So they're sending them out in bulk lot order, or bulk post, I think they call it, bulk post. So hopefully it should be with you very, very soon, Jenny. Can you let me know when you receive it too? That would be great. I already ordered that for you. So these are the gorgeous papers in this one, and you'll see why this was our favorite last Christmas, because this is just beautiful. And these are all the bits I've chopped up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're all the bits. And then, so that's the one side with the copper. This one has copper foil. And then the other side, I might just actually turn them like this to show you. So then the other side has got plain patterns on them in the same colors. Oops. Oh yeah, that's the next one. And that one, it's got the stars. It's a bit hard, sorry, the light's reflecting a bit on the copper foiling, so it's a bit hard to see them really well. But if you remember that from last year, that is in the catalogue again this year, which is awesome. So it must have been super popular last year for them to bring it back again. Okay, so we've got those ones that have returned. Oh, of course, we also have our snow globe shaker domes as well that go with the still scenes, which are in the annual catalogue. And I was thinking that those, yeah, very shiny, Tina. Yeah. The sequins that I showed you before, they would go great in these snow globes as well as in the jar shaker domes with the jar punch. They'd go really well in that one too. Okay, we also have returning. You'll see I've left all my little stickers on these things, so I made sure I kept them. The Feels Like Frost 6x6 designer series paper, and you probably remember this, and you'll see I've used a lot of this one. This was our other favorite. We made quite a few cards with this one last year, although interestingly I still have quite a bit of it left. And I also made some little gift boxes and things. So this is the beautiful paper, and we've got the ribbon that coordinated with this carried over into the annual catalogue too, which we didn't pull out, but it's the shimmery, I forget what it's called. Was it Balmy Blue shimmer ribbon or something? It was very shimmery and pretty, but this paper is just adorable. And this is 6x6. But you probably remember these from last year. Got the beautiful purple tones. So we've got Purple Posy in there and Highland Heather, and then we've got the beautiful blues, which, as most of you know, purples and pinks are my favourite colours. So, yep. And then we've got the silver foil detail on the other sides of those ones. And then along with those was the, what were they called now? Snowflake sequins, and they have also carried over as well. Oh, in fact, I can't remember if they were with this suite now or if they were with the Still Scenes suite. Anyway, they have carried over, so they are available in this catalogue as well. So I'm glad I kept them. And the other thing that's carried over is the jingle bells. So the red, green and gold jingle bells, they're in the mini catalogue this year as well. Yes, the snowflakes in the snow domes. A lot of people were using them last year, Tina. I think it actually came in that suite. I'm just wondering if that's I don't think that's a whole suite now. I think it's been broken up, but last year I think it was a suite. Yeah, and these bells, they will go great with those red and green papers, the ones that I showed you at first. The Heartwarming Hugs, they will go well with those. And there's another designer series paper that's in red and greens as well. And these will also go well with the bells stamp set. Now, also too, in this catalogue this year is our Christmas Countdown Project Kit. You might remember from last year. I've actually got mine packed away in a box, but it is available again this year, which is fantastic. Now, the stamp set isn't, however, so you can use different stamp sets on here. So not the coordinating stamp set that came with it, but the project kit itself is available this year. So that's really awesome. And the last thing that I have to show you is the Toil Tiding Designer Series paper. Now this one was quite popular last year, and this is all I have left. So I used most of it, and this is all I have left. These do come in 12 by 12 sheets, and they come in the red and the green. But this is all I have left. I've cut mine into, oh, there you go. You've got red on one side, green on the other. And there's our cute little fox, which is like the fox that's similar to the fox that's, and the little bunny, the fox and the bunny, and that's a different deer in our Nature's Beauty stamp set. And similar, oh, there's the trees too. Yeah. Yep, so that one's available again this Christmas too. So there you go. That is everything from my 2 boxes that I have to show you. So I have a lot to work with for Christmas for this year. And as I said, I do have ribbon that coordinates with this one, which is in my ribbon box. So I will put that with all of my Christmas things later. I'll keep all of those Christmas things together so that I'm able to get started on all of those Christmas projects, because I need to get started on those very soon. Okay, I think that is everything. I think I've remembered everything. Yes, all good. All right, let me tip the camera back up and I will say goodbye to you all face to face. So just give me a moment and I'll just cover up the camera. And we'll do a little flippity flip. Okay, there we go. All right, so what does everyone think? Are you excited for all those new goodies from our new mini catalogue? So there it is there, our beautiful new mini catalogue. Now, if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're here in Australia, please let me know, because I would love to get a catalogue out to you. My customers that have ordered with me in the last 6 months, I've already ordered a catalogue for you and already asked for those to be shipped direct from Stampin' Up! So they should be to you very, very soon, in the next, hopefully in the next week. Or week and a half perhaps, depending on the post. You can never tell at the moment with the way the postage is going, hey? So, oh, all the DSPs are so beautiful, aren't they, Glenda? Yes, and there's more than that too. I don't have all of them. They're just the ones I've got so far. So we'll see how we go with those first. We've got a lot to work with already, and then we'll go from there. Now, I probably will be running a paper share. If you would like information about my paper share, please let me know. I haven't got that out there yet. I haven't put the information out there yet, but I will be working on that in the next couple of weeks. So basically the paper share is a quarter pack of each of the designer series papers that are available. I will probably just be including just all the Christmas ones, not the Halloween ones and not the autumn ones. Probably most likely just be the Christmas ones this year. So I will definitely let you all know about that as soon as I have that ready. But look out for that. Okay, does anyone have any questions for me about any of those things that I have shared with you today? Please let me know if you do. And while I'm just waiting to see if there are any questions or maybe comments perhaps too, if you would like more information about joining Stampin' Up! So that you can get all of these beautiful products at a discount. Oh, did you hear that? It was thunder. I think we're going to get a storm. If you would like to get all these beautiful new products and products from the annual catalogue and the beginner catalogue at a 20% discount, please let me know, because I'd love to talk to you about joining my team. Now, when you do join my team, there is absolutely no pressure for you to sell. You can purely purchase the products for your own crafting hobby or habit, whichever way you like to look at it. And yes, you don't need to sell to anyone. There's no pressure from me to do that, and there's no pressure from Stampin' Up! To do that. Of course, if you would like to join as a business opportunity, I'm certainly happy to help you along and train you in that as well, and offer you because I'm always undergoing training as well. So the things that I learn, I can impart onto my team. So I would be happy to walk alongside you and have you walk alongside me as well on that journey. So, but whichever capacity you like, I would love to have you on my team. It's only $169 and you can choose $235 worth of product. So there you get that extra $66 worth of product, and then discounts on all your other orders after that. And you can get some of these products in your new starter kit if you would like to, or you can order from the annual catalogue, or a bit of both, whatever you like. All right, all good, Rose. Fantastic. Yes, it's very exciting, all these new products. New things are always fun. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so glad that you could all be here with me, and I look forward to seeing you all again next Monday at 4 o'clock. If there's anything you need or you have any questions, please get in contact with me. Otherwise, until then, happy crafting, everyone. Bye.